Well, this is the morning after we brought him in here. Now I tubed these kids with colostrum, and as you can see, this the biggest one here, and he's the one that had his head hanging out for quite a while. His back legs are dislocated there, probably around the hip or the knee joint. I've had him get over that, and he's doing a lot better than he was. He can kind of get up and stand a little bit now, and I think he'll get over there and nurse. I'll watch him for a while, but I fed him out of a bottle a couple of times. Now the other kid back there, he's doing okay, and he'll get over there and nurse. So we don't know yet if this other one's going to make it. I've had him get over that, and I've had him not get over it, and so we'll just try to keep him going here and see what happens. Now the other one here that we brought up, this kid didn't make it. I gave him colostrum a couple of times. He couldn't stand up when he was just a weak born kid for whatever reason, and then I give him after I made sure he had colostrum, then later I gave him ringers and the dextrose mixture that I talked about before, but I wasn't very hopeful on him. So there you have it. We brought two does. I mean, if these make it, now you see him standing up. So he might come along, but it's going to take a while. But then we're 50%, which it's not terrible. You never know, these kids are going to make it onto the sale barn. I've never really tracked them, but I often wonder if it's like a corn plant, let's say. And you see a corn plant that takes a little extra time to come out of the ground. It's always going to be wimpy. It's never really going to be very productive, and I wonder if that's what happens to these kids, that you got to bring them in here a little bit. You got to help them along a little bit. They don't get off to a great start, and they're always going to be one of those kind of dinks that don't bring much at the sale, if they do make it to the sale, or if they just die some other time. So I don't know, maybe we'll try experiment. We'll put an ear tag in these ears and see if they show up and how they do, but I've got my suspicions that they're never going to amount to a whole lot. So there we are so far. We'll keep it posted here about how this one progresses, but he's able to stand though. He's such a big kid. The other one's quite a little bit smaller, but it sure gets around better and it's doing better. So we'll see. There, now I've crawled in the pen and put him up there and helped him suck, and this doe's being really good, just standing there, and I'm right next to her here, and just letting him crawl over there and suck. He was standing for a minute, but then he fell down, but she's taking care of him here. So a lot of it's just up to your does. If you got a doe that kind of takes care of them, that's 90% of it right there, probably. Sometimes there's not just a whole lot you can do if you've got a doe that's just acting stupid and not taking care of her kid, or letting them suck, or being real flighty with you. So we'll see. I got some hope for this one. And then there's the other little guy. He's going to be okay, I think. He gets up and sucks at will.